Do the names Michael Gargiulo, Erica Hill, or Kate Snow ring a bell? You may have seen them on TV, but did you know they're actually our neighbors? Tonight they're going to be talking about the future of broadcast journalism, so let's listen in.
I just did a series on transgender kids on Nightly News, and we did something different. We decided to purposefully put up the first clip, the first TV, if you will, piece. It wasn't actually on TV. We put it on Facebook. And sure enough, we've had more than 13 million people watch just the Facebook post.
People aren't always happy to see you. Early on, I remember being a reporter and having to knock on the doors of homes where kids have been killed in accidents and stuff like that. You just have to look at that as part of telling the story.
Blythe Hammer, the executive director of the Larchmont and Mamaroneck Continuing Education Center, tells us the reason behind the Notable Neighbors series.
Really what we're trying to do is bring the community together in ways that are both intellectually stimulating and also in ways that bring people together just to meet people with common interests.
New York Times columnist Alina Tugin moderated the discussion where advice for future broadcasters and the new challenges they face were the highlights of the evening.
What I would suggest to young people who are going to do this is, and we were talking about this before, if there's some interest or passion you have in your life that sets you apart, maybe it's a language you know, maybe it's a special knowledge of some subject or a country, that you should really make that your selling point.
And I have to say Sandy Hook too, just because when that happened, my son was the same age. And that's not, I think once you have children, things affect you so much differently. It doesn't mean you don't have a heart before you become a parent, but there is something about some of these terrible stories that we do that are important and that people need to know about that changes you and you have this feeling in your gut. And so for me, that was a really tough one.
This is just one example of the courses offered by the Larchmont and Mamaroneck Continuing Education Center. If you want to find out more about their programs, log on to www.lmcce.org. For the Local Live, I'm Kat Galliano.